Welcome to another episode of Enterprise Kitchen. I'm your host today, Adrian Ferranda, and today we have a special guest. He's going to take us through the ultimate meal prep, the wizard himself, Rhys Adams.
That was pretty good.
No, it's not. Now, take us through your shopping bag today, Rhys.
Okay, so obviously we've got some olive oil.
That nearly ended up all over the floor.
And now we have some jasmine rice. Then we've got some kangaroo.
Right.
We've got a kilo of garden mix because you need variety.
Variety. Single dads and bachelors, take note.
Some beef mince, extra lean, 5-star. Some spinach. We have some chicken.
All right, beautiful. And how many meals is this prepping you for, Rhys?
Oh, this is going to do me 12 meals.
The way I like to do it, I don't know, Rhys might agree with this one, but once I get my meal plan, I work out for the week how much meat I need to buy. So
Yes.
if I have a kilo, let's say I know this 1 kilogram, if I was having 200 grams of meat per meal, this would last me for 5 meals.
Correct, that's exactly how I do it.
Perfect. And then once you've got all your meat purchased, that way you will never fail because you have everything ready to go. All right, that one I'm gonna leave with you. I'm gonna show you how to pimp your chicken today,
Okay.
Rhys. And how many meals are we gonna cook for today?
For today, so if we're going to use all of this, it's going to be also 6 meals.
Cool. And then I'm gonna show you how to do your rice in a pot because I know you're a fan of using a rice cooker. So first thing we're gonna do is the chicken breast. How much chicken do we need, Rhys? We're doing that whole thing?
The whole thing.
What we've done first is we've preheated the oven to 200 degrees.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna lay out our chicken breast in this.
How long would you let it sit preheating?
Until it's up to 200. So I'll just leave it on until it maintains 200 degrees.
Okay. How do you know it's maintaining?
It should be a little light on there and the light will just flicker
It'll
off.
flick off.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have an oven at home?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Have you turned it on?
It's actually, if I'm honest, not the best oven. We actually had to create our own shelves in it. So yeah.
Okay. Is it safe to turn on?
It is.
Okay.
I was cooking while hot cross buns were around. I was cooking my hot cross buns in there, so it's very safe.
Okay, cool. Okay. Fantastic. I'm gonna add some herbs to this.
Okay.
Now, I've got a selection here. We can add all of these. I want you to pick the leaves off and just leave them on that chopping board for me.
No stalks.
No stalks. You know, 2's good. I think we might just go with just parsley and oregano today. What do you reckon?
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. While Rhys continues to pick those, I'm going to lay out his chicken breasts. You don't mind me handling your meat, do you?
Oh no, that's okay.
Great. I washed my hands before, so.
I appreciate that.
What kind of herbs do you normally use, Rhys?
Usually what I would use is the fajita mix.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm just going to season these lightly with salt and pepper. Now, do you do dressings often?
What would a dressing be?
Okay, I'm going to give you an easy dressing that you can keep in a container separate. All right, so salt, pepper, and a little bit of sweet paprika.
Tastes really good in kale chips as well.
Does. That's the little added extra. I'll just scoop that out for us.
So I like paprika. We're good.
So, I'm going to show you a quick trick. Bunching it all up together. Roll that into a little ball. Knuckles out.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Perfect. All right, Rhys, now I'm going to get you to mix that into that.
Okay.
And get your hands in there and mix it all up.
Okay.
So coat everything nicely. So I've only just sprinkled the salt over the top. Now, like right.
That paprika.
Yeah, massage the chicken nicely. So you're giving this a proper deep tissue massage, Rhys. I just want you to mix it. Let me just show you. Just rock it around. Yeah, just get it around, get messy with it. You were trying to find the knots.
There's only one way to find out.
That's good,
You're
I
gonna get
know.
involved.
This chicken is so limber right now. It's, now all we need to do, Rhys, is just whack this in the oven.
Okay. Second shelf.
Yep. And all we're going to do is just set a timer for 20 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to get our rice started, Rhys.
Okay.
Now we're going to measure it out straight onto the scale. That was our 550?
525.
525. All right, now I'm going to add a little bit of flavour to this rice. Okay. So all we need to add is a little bit of salt. I would say a generous amount of salt.
Well, there's 500 grams, so.
Yeah, just a chicken stock cube. Or any type of stock you want.
Okay.
Just going to add a little bit of flavour to it. And enough. All right, now we're gonna add the double amount of water. So we're gonna use a reduction method to cooking this.
Okay, so, we want a litre 50.
Exactly right. We're just gonna place the lid on top of that, bring it up to a boil, and then reduce it to a simmer until it has completely absorbed all of the water. All right, Reese, so my super simple dressing recipe. So I have a little container like this for my added on oils. And we're just gonna do one. This is what I do, just do every single morning. So just make it easier. And delightful, 15 grams. Apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
So this is gonna make your dressing. Little shake, another 15 grams, so we're taking it to 30. Some salt.
Very restaurant-like.
Pepper.
Simple as that.
Simple as that, and that is a delicious vinegar that'll add flavour to any dish. All right, now our rice and chicken are done. We've let our rice sit, so after we've brought it to a boil, we let it simmer until it's completely cooked through. Stirring it as we go, just so it doesn't stick to the sides. And then we're gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes, so that's already there. We're gonna divide up the rice amongst these 6 meals. Not a single grain lost. Lost grains equals lost gains. Now we're gonna retrieve our chicken. Cut long, nice slices. So you want to start dividing that up amongst the meals as well. So now we're adding our vegetables. So this is a good way, an acceptable way to add the veggies is frozen. The way I like to do it with a meal like this is I would just put them in frozen. If you're reheating, it's going to cook through, but if you're leaving it overnight, it should really thaw out just in the fridge. So these are already slightly pre-cooked, so you don't need to do it again, otherwise they're going to get quite soggy.
This is normally do 12 meals, so
yep. Oh, nice. So
if we just want to disperse half of it, then we're good.
I'll let you distribute to your liking.
Plenty of colours of the rainbow.
Perfect. That is 6 meals in like 40 minutes, if that. How long would it take you to cook, like, let's say 3 to 4 days worth of food?
From starting to finish, about 90 minutes.
Yeah, about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once you get that routine down pat, that's probably the hardest part, getting everything and timing everything. It just takes consistency, timing, and then you'll get it down into a nice little routine that works perfect for you. This is just how we do it. It's by no means the only way to do it. You've just got to do it so it fits. All right, thank you for joining us on another episode of Enterprise Kitchen. Thank you, Reese, for showing us inside the master prep, the ultimate way to meal prep. Please like and subscribe. Leave comments asking about Reese's oven. I feel like that's a whole other subject, a whole other video that we need to go into. Reese, you wanna?
Train hard, eat well, and sleep smart.